Hey guys, welcome back to Sam's Garden Project. It is the second day of spring actually. Spring is here. I have not done anything in the garden for a very long time and things are looking out of control. The sun is bright. It's a bright sunny morning. I'm going to collect the eggs, do some harvesting, do some weeding. I'm not going to give you a garden tour or do any filming of me actually working, but I'm going to give you a bit of an update. So one of the exciting things that's happened is I have planted some spring seeds. So we'll go to the greenhouse and I'll show you where they're at. They've been in the greenhouse. So I've got one lot in the greenhouse and one lot inside on a heat mat. They've been there for about a week and a half now, and I'll show you what I've got, what varieties and where they're at. So the blueberries starting to get some flowers on them, which is good. Everything is flowering. We'll go into the greenhouse. This has just been a bit of a storage during winter. But this is my flower tray. So I've got a whole bunch of flowers. I'm going to have flowers everywhere through my garden. 23 degrees in the greenhouse at the moment, which is good. And you can see the germination. A lot have germinated, which is good. Only a couple of varieties have nothing popped up yet, which is fine. We'll get a bit longer as these get bigger. Hopefully some of these will germinate, but I'm gonna go put these outside to get some sun because they've obviously germinated. So that's the first tray of flowers. Underneath I have just like a spring crop. So there's some beetroots, some spring onions, rainbow chard, silver beet, they're all germinating. Goji berry, which is germinated. A couple have germinated at the top there. We've got some lettuces, spinach, oregano, thyme, chives and echinacea. None of them have germinated, but some of like the spring transition crops, spinach, lettuce, chard, beetroot, they're all germinating, and when they get a bit bigger I'm going to put them in the garden. So I'm going to put these out in the sun today to harden off and grow a bit more, get them out of the greenhouse and enjoy this beautiful spring day. Oh, it's quite heavy. I don't think I'll be able to film and do this at the same time. I'll come back. So the chickens are out, so I have to be careful where I put them. So let's just put them on this bed here. So they can get some sun. We've got the second tray. Alright, these are going to harden off in the sun today. While I'm out here, I'm not going to do a full garden tour as I said, but I'll give you a bit of an update on what's happening. The peaches are in bloom. Not a lot of flowers this year, but I did give them the prune. So there's only one tree that's in, it's got a lot of blooms. The rest of them have only got a few. Hopefully this doesn't diminish the fruit. We probably just won't get as much this year. Another thing that's happening if we walk our way down, we have Diesel, is the apricot tree is starting to get a few flowers pop up on it. The borage is in bloom. There's bees buzzing around everywhere. Nothing yet on the apple, but you can see the buds are starting to swell a bit. No action on the pear. Pomegranate has got leaves on it. The flowers don't come until a bit later on. Chickens are over there. Snow peas. This flower has taken off heaps. I have lots of weeding and work to do, but I came out and harvested a few sprigs of asparagus yesterday, and you can see there's a few more popping up, which is good. These are the trees that we planted together. There's a video on it. Pretty sure this one is the plum, and no flowers yet, but it is budding a little bit. Diesel. And then we've got the quince. I'll come around and show you the quince is also got some flowers on it. So these is flowering as well. Chicken's doing some weeding for me along the fence line. One of my jobs before... Diesel, get off! One of my jobs before spring is to fix all the irrigation. So the dogs have, when we first moved in, the dogs came and chewed it all. So a lot of the irrigation is broken. All these little attachments, this one is in good condition, but all the rest of them have been chewed through. So we're gonna have a hot summer, I think, this year. I want to come and fix up all the irrigation, as well as, if we get time before everything is full, all the leaves, all the fruit trees, is maybe paint this fence as well, just so it has a bit of contrast. Put some Rio on the top and have that wall in between the trees as a climbing space for loafers or climbing beans, or just something to make the use of this space. But we'll see what happens. Chickens are out at the moment. I have sprinkled some mealworms, some dried mealworms on this bed. They are just scratching around. This bed has my broccoletti that's gone to seed, so it's a bit messy at the moment, but that's okay. I'm gonna cut all these back, put them in the greenhouse so they can dry, maybe in a bag or something, so the seeds don't go everywhere, and save the seeds for next season. This is a bit of a overall state of the garden. It's a bit messy. Need to harvest the lemons today, as well as do some weeding. I'm just going to pull everything out, layer it down so I can compost in the beds, and then put like a layer of sugarcane mulch on top, just so things can sit until the seedlings are ready to go. So at the moment I'm just harvesting the snow peas, which hasn't had much attention in a while, so there's quite a few, and they're quite big too. These are just normal variety, they're not giant, the Kumo giant variety that I did last year, but still producing, so I'm going to harvest all these. Alright, so I'm taking you inside now to my little seedling station. You can see it's got a very nice view of the garden. I've got them on a heat mat. I have just rotated these around. I might take these outside as well today. You can see the chickens are out there. If they get into things, I'm gonna run out and yell at them. But, so, tomato varieties, we've got Big Pear, there's germinated, beefsteak, San Marzano, tomato. My loofers have germinated, so that's exciting. They are a saved seed from the loofers that I grew last year. We've got sweet basil, marigolds, calendula, chamomile have sprouted, and also sweet marjoram, which I've never grown before, but I think it's more like a, I don't know, type of oregano. On this tray we have my chilies, so we've got Hungarian red, so kind of like a bullhorn looking chili, not very hot. We've got California Wonder capsicums, they've germinated, a few lines of them. We've got habanero red chili, which hasn't germinated, probably not hot enough for them yet. The African bird's eye chili, a few of them have sprouted. Oh, hello Alice, hello. We have the Carolina Reaper chilies, none of them have popped up. Again, probably not hot enough for them to germinate yet. And the jalapenos, a few of them have germinated too. So I might take these trays outside, put them in the sun again to harden off a little bit, get some sunlight so they can put on some good growth. I have been coming through and just giving them a little bit of a, I don't know, a tickle I suppose, to try and get some strength into these stems. But you can see that these ones are growing towards the light, which was out towards the window. I'll take them outside so they can get some sunlight today. So that's what's been happening lately, the last couple of weeks. Not much garden work has been going on. Spring is here though, officially. It is now the second day of spring, which is exciting. Lots of work to do in the garden today. I'm not going to film it all because I just need to smash it out. But I will do a bit of a garden tour in a week or so when everything's put on a bit more growth. Thank you, Alice. And yeah, exciting times. Warmer weather is here and all the seeds and summer veggies are sprouting. So watch this space. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. Like and subscribe if you want to see my garden transformation into the summer months, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys, bye!